morning, Miss.
Good morning, Miss.
Today we are doing declaration. I start from the homework first. Okay, please.
Here are the jobs that people do at night. Isa, the answer is D, teacher. What does ambulance driver do at night based on ambulance driver diary? Start the word. Answer is B. So here's a story about the shoemaker. What time does the shoemaker get up? It is at 5 o'clock, so that's what it says. What does he always do? Scroll. What does he always do? Okay. He always cuts the leather and then makes the shoes. Person whose job is to extinguish fire is called a firefighter. People who care for sick animals is called vet. Something extremely unpleasant or frightening is called horrible.
I think not frightening, frightening.
Frightening is called horrible. Blah 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 are small magical creatures that often show in certain movies. It is ales. What does a police officer do at 7 o'clock? Feed the dog, then back to work. And then what time does the police officer finish working? It's at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Yes.
This one. How about this?
They wait to the pictures.
Yeah.
Okay. Patty and Jack make the lunch. So make the lunch. It means at 4. So it's 4. And then mom needs sleep. So it was.
It's how.
Let's have, yeah. This one is number 2.
2.
And then basically make it bigger. The
Wait, where is it? Just make it bigger.
Patty, Jack, and Mom have a nice lunch, so it's number 5.
I want to be us.
Bahan bakar fosil terbentuk dari sisa makhluk hidup yang tertimbun selama jutaan tahun lalu. Energi matahari dimanfaatkan oleh tumbuhan melalui proses fotosintesis. Keanekaragaman hayati penting karena menjaga keseimbangan ekosistem. Sumber daya alam yang jumlahnya terbatas dan tidak dapat dipulihkan kembali disebut sumber daya alam yang tidak dapat diperbarui. Sumber daya alam yang berasal dari makhluk hidup disebut sumber daya alam hayati. Contoh sumber daya alam kekal adalah sinar matahari, merupakan contoh sumber daya alam yang kekal. Minyak bumi dan batu bara termasuk sumber daya alam yang tidak dapat diperbarui. Pepohonan, persawahan, dan perkebunan termasuk sumber daya alam yang berasal dari tumbuhan. Oke, sebutkan 2 contoh sumber daya alam hayati, yaitu hewan dan tumbuhan. Contoh dari sumber daya alam yang hayati. Lanjut, mengapa kita harus menghemat penggunaan sumber daya alam yang tidak dapat diperbarui? Karena sumber daya alam yang tidak dapat diperbarui ketersediaannya terbatas dan tidak dapat dibuat kembali, contohnya seperti bahan bakar fosil dan timah serta batu bara. Sebutkan pengelompokan sumber daya alam. Sumber daya alam dikelompokkan menjadi 2, sumber daya alam hayati dan non-hayati. Seperti mana sumber daya alam hayati yaitu makhluk hidup seperti hewan dan tumbuhan, dan non-hayati yang tidak hidup seperti matahari, angin, dan air. Bagaimana cara kamu mengelola sumber daya alam dengan baik? Dengan menghemat energi, tidak menebang pohon, tidak mencemari udara.
Oke. Coba ini yang termasuk
Ada oksigen di situ.
nih. Oke. Ya, minyak bumi termasuk apa?
Minyak bumi termasuk sumber daya alam yang tidak dapat diperbarui. Air termasuk sumber daya alam yang kekal. Udara juga termasuk ke sumber daya alam yang kekal. Tumbuhan masuk ke sumber daya alam yang dapat diperbarui. Gas alam masuk ke sumber daya alam yang tidak dapat diperbaharui, mineral masuk ke sumber daya alam yang tidak dapat diperbaharui, timah juga masuk ke sumber daya alam yang tidak dapat diperbaharui, hasil laut masuk ke sumber daya alam yang dapat diperbaharui.
Oke. Abbreviation.
What does the word posture refers to? The way your body is positioned, and then what is strain on the body, pressure or tension on muscle or body parts, Next, what did Dr. Bob teach about good posture? It helps reduce strain and support healthy growth. And then what did Eddie demonstrate in the story? How to carry a box using good posture. Next. Good postures place less strain on your bodies. Dr. Bob said that good posture help us grow well. Eddie showed that he could carry the box by using good posture. Carrying things the right way can prevent too much tension on your body. What did Dr. Bob say to Joe? Dr. Bob said we need to have a good posture to lifting something. Good posture helps us growing better and ignoring the muscle pain on your body. And then how can Eddie lift the box very easy based on the story? Because Eddie lifted in a wrong way. The first Eddie bend the knee. After that he lift up the box and put in front of the chest and take it up. Like this. And then lift it up. Sorry. And then
So which one
so for this one, based on the story, we need to bend our knee first. So the correct one is this one. Bend the knee and take the box.
What do you use?
I don't believe. I think my revision. Something wrongs.
Computer.
What is a pen and a computer screen? A pen is a side screen with tools or information. Next, what does upload mean? Upload means send.
What was the answer just now? Number one.
Number one is a side screen tools or information. Next, what does upload mean? Upload means send a file to a website. What is the purpose of the words menu to check writing or ketinggian bahasa? It means the purpose is follows. To check the spelling and grammar. And then what is the purpose of using thesaurus in writing? To find words with similar or opposite meaning. Bullet points are used to show important points in a list. Number 8 is helpful when the order of steps matter. The thesaurus pen appears on the right side of your screen. In the spelling and grammar to sorting ignore all means you want to skip all instances, mistakes. What app do you use to write your own blog? Usually we can use the Microsoft Word to write our blog. Next. Which one is?
Number 10.
What is thesaurus used for? Thesaurus used for to find the synonym or antonym in our writing. A tool used to find synonym in Microsoft Word is called thesaurus. Small dots or symbol used to make all mistake is called bullet points. And then features used to check for spelling and grammar mistake is called grammar. The final step to make sure the document is not lost is safe.
Why did you name yourself? Move to some point.
So there's a story about the shoemaker. A shoemaker surprised to find his shoes miserably made overnight by eels. So there's a story about the shoemaker. He always cut the leather to make the shoes in the morning. So one day he cut the leather and he is very tired. He goes to sleep. He goes to sleep. After that, he find out in the morning the shoes already finished there. So he is surprised when see the shoes have been made by the eels. The one so there is 5 eels who help him to make the shoes in the story. And then the shoemaker makes clothes for eels as a thank you, and the list up start making his shoes. Okay, after the eels finish making the shoes for a few days, now for the next day the shoemaker make the new suit for them because he see that the eels wear really old clothes and it's not very nice to see. Because of the eels already help him to make the shoe, like 20 pairs of shoe, 30 pairs of shoe in a night. That's why the shoemaker decided to make a new suit for them and a new suit for them and to say thank you to the eels. And then the shoemaker is happy to have the eels help. Okay, so after making the new feed for the eels to say thank you, the shoemaker feels happy because he can see the eels can look very nice with the new feed, even though the eels is not helping him anymore and making the suit in the midnight. Okay. The different jobs people can do at night, such as firefighter, officer, ambulance, and ambulance driver. So we also learn about jobs at night, where you can find like the security, ambulance driver, officer, firefighter. So the student will be learning here what kind of job do people do at the night. For example, like the firefighter, they always stay on 24 hours for protecting people and stop the fire if there is a fire in a city or anywhere. And then the police officer also do their job at the night as well, night shift. And then ambulance driver for emergency call, the ambulance driver always stay at the night also start the working. And then people who clean the school is called janitors. So janitors have the job next to clean the school, make sure everything is tidy up and clean. People who take sick people to hospital is called ambulance driver. So the people who takes people to the hospital by using a car is called the ambulance driver. They took the sick people to the hospital, the emergency one, and then people who take care of sick animal is called a vet. So the profession of the people who taking care about animals, make sure they are healthy and treat them when they get injured is called as a vet. Sumber daya alam dibagi menjadi dua, yaitu sumber daya alam hayati dan non hayati, di mana sumber daya alam hayati termasuk adalah makhluk hidup seperti hewan dan tumbuhan, sedangkan sumber daya alam non hayati yang tidak hidup atau benda yang mati, sumber daya alam yang mati sebenarnya seperti batu, matahari, air, dan udara termasuk ke dalam sumber daya alam non hayati. Lanjut, sumber daya alam lokal seperti cahaya matahari dan angin tidak akan habis. Nah, jadi sumber daya alam terbagi menjadi beberapa bagian, yaitu sumber daya alam yang dapat diperbaharui, yang tidak dapat diperbaharui, dan yang kekal. Nah, jadi sumber daya alam yang kekal, contohnya seperti matahari, air, dan udara termasuk ke dalam sumber daya alam yang kekal karena mereka tidak akan pernah habis. Lanjut, sumber daya alam yang dapat diperbaharui seperti tumbuhan dan hewan. Nah, sumber daya alam yang dapat diperbaharui contohnya seperti tumbuhan dan hewan, mereka dapat bereproduksi dan menghasilkan lebih banyak keturunan lagi. You can use the bullet points to list the ideas. You can use the bullet point. It was like a dot to point the main ideas of our blog. For example, we can use the bullet point to point our hobbies, our skills. Also, we can use the bullet point, and then we also can use numbers when order the matters. When order the matters, so in the Microsoft Word, we also have numbering, and then we can use them to order the matters. For example, we can order our activities since we are waking up until night, we are asleep again, and we can use the numbering. And then thesaurus helps find better words. Okay, so if you want to find another words that are better and make your writing is more interesting, we can use thesaurus to find the similar and or we call them as synonym synonym like the similar words. We can use the thesaurus to find them. It is placed on the right side of the screen. And then spell check fix writing mistake. Okay, if we want to fix our writing or we want to check our work again, we can go to the review tab where we can fix our writing, our grammar, and our sentence that we make a mistake there. We can use the spell check thesaurus also. Review tab, so the helpful tools, like the thesaurus and spell checks.
So now we want to book, which is this.
Okay, so in here, yes. Education about the good posture to lift something on the floor. So there is a story like there's a story about can Eddie stronger than Joe? In this story, Joe is bigger than Eddie, but Eddie can lift the heavy box. Why? Because Eddie lift the box in a right way. At the first, Eddie bent his knee. After that, he lift the box and placed in front of the chest and lift it up. And then he stand up. But Joe, he directly take the box from the floor. That makes his back is hurt. And then Eddie knows this trick from the Dr. Bob. Dr. Bob say that having a good posture places the strength on our bodies and help us grow well. So in here, the student will learn about having a good posture is make them feel better, and it doesn't make any pain on their body also. So they will, the teachers will teach them in the class what is the good posture when they are sitting in the class, so that their back is not hurt, and then the position of playing the phone when they're at home, the posture that they have to follow, the good posture, we also put in the homework so that they can follow it.
Move to English from page 22 and 45.
From the English, Sumaker. No. What is it? Sumaker. The long story about the Sumaker.
Yes.
No.
Sorry?
I think it's what is it?
This one.
The Sumaker.
Okay. So what's the language focus here?
Now, something we have discussed before is about the frequency, like always, visually, never.
So we define animal frequency here.
Yeah, never. Example, and he never. It means like it's zero. He never doing it. Like we also find the language focus in here, like never, the frequency, and so on.
So experiments.
Okay, so in this story, there is a story about the shoemaker. He lives far away. In a country far away, there is a shoemaker. His job is not easy. So this shoemaker is always wake up at the 6 o'clock, and then he sleep before the 11 o'clock. Every day he can repeat the same activities like making the shoe, cut the letters. But at one night, he feels really tired after cutting the letters, and then after cutting it, he goes to sleep And when he woke up in the morning, he finds out that the shoes, the letter that he cut in the night, has been become the shoes, like ready shoes. The eels help them. This one. The eels help them to make the shoes. So there's 5 eels in the story. 5 eels who comes at 12 o'clock in the midnight, and then they go from this shoemaker house at the 5 o'clock in the morning. So the eels keep helping him to making the shoes. From the first, he was really tired of making the shoes every day, and then days by days after the eels helping him, people start to like the design of the shoes, and his life also changed. After that, the shoemaker wants to say thank you to the eels, and then he make the sweet for them because he see that the eels wear the old fitness, and that's really and that is not very nice. That's why the shoemaker make the new feet to say thank you. After he give that feet, the eels never comes again to make the shoe.
Okay. So if just assume as your student means, what is eels?
Eels. Okay. So eels is a small creatures that fictional character. Usually we can find them in stories or movie. They have a pointy ears, and usually they wear the dress. There's the small. They have a small body, so usually they can find it like. We can say the example like Tinkerbell. They have eels there.
Okay. So, what is leather?
So leather is a material that we use to make the shoes. So usually it can be from the animal skin, and then from this story, the shoemaker is making the shoe from the leather.
Okay. Okay, miss, this is the last question. Evaluation, vocabulary, yeah. English, mess.
Okay, so mess is untidy situation. For example, like you dressing up in the morning for go to school, and then you just leave your dirty clothes and then your bag all in the floor or in your bed. That means you leave a mess in your room. Horrible is something unpleasant. It can be scary or disgusting. For example, like the smell of the rotten egg. The smell of the rotten egg is smell horrible. Sometimes you can vomit because of that. And then for another example, like the big spider jumps to your shirt. That's a horrible moment. So that's called as horrible. Firefighter is the people who stop the fire. Usually they shown with the special suit. And their job deck is for protecting people and rescue people in danger. They also work in the night. They stay for 24 hours for protect people. Vet is a professional for treat animals. Usually, they are taking care of the animals. The sick animal, like they also treat the animals who injured or sick. Strain is tension on our body. Like the strain on, if you have a bad posture, the strain on your body will be heavier and make your body feel pain. Posture is the position of your body. For example, like the posture of your walking, the posture when you sit down, the posture when you sleep. That's called as a posture. Sanksi adalah hukuman yang diberikan kepada orang yang bersalah. Contohnya seperti jika kamu tidak memakai pakaian yang lengkap ke sekolah, maka akan diberikan sanksi. Disiplin adalah Sifat tertib yang harus dimiliki seseorang, contohnya seperti disiplin waktu, disiplin berpakaian ketika ke sekolah. Nah, maka setiap orang harus memiliki sifat disiplin untuk membantu mereka lebih teratur dalam hidup.
Bahan bakar fosil.
Bahan bakar fosil adalah bahan bakar yang berasal dari jutaan tahun lalu. Biasanya bahan bakar ini berasal dari sisa hewan yang hidup pada jutaan tahun yang lalu. Bahan bakar ini termasuk bahan bakar yang tidak dapat diperbarui dan ketersediaannya terbatas.
Keanekaragaman hayati.
Keanekaragaman hayati adalah kelompok hewan dan tumbuhan. Biasanya seperti di hutan, itu adalah keanekaragaman hayati yang dimana kita bisa menjumpai banyak burung atau berbagai macam tumbuhan.
Pen.
Pen is the side screen of tools. Usually we can find the thesaurus or spell check in there. Upload is send the pictures or videos or files in the website or the social media. For example, like you go to somewhere and then you want to upload it on your account in social media or a website and then make it with a caption. You can upload them.
Okay. This one. Isn't it panel? Why don't you put L? Because in English it's panel.
I know. Okay, I will change it.
Edit later, yeah. Like the L. Okay, repeat that.
Review tab is a tool where you can find in Microsoft Word. Usually you can find the features for helping you to check your writing, like the grammar checker and then spelling checker. After that you can find the similar words like thesaurus as well.
We're adding this over the conversation for today.